Hello once again, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Empire Total War. What we've got going on here, as we said in the last part, we were going to have a bit of conflict here in the near Strasbourg, chasing out these Spanish troops, and we've also got a battle lined up over here in Sault Ste. Marie, or Fort Ste. Marie in Huron territory here. They've got a large number of mostly ineffectual troops, and so we are going to take that out with this army, perhaps dump a few off, and then head north to take Moose Factory back. So we have control more or less of the entirety of Canada that we can reach without any sort of difficulty. Perhaps going up to up into the Northwest Territories, and maybe also going against the Inuit nations there. And also we have France here in Newfoundland. But as I was kind of planning in the last part, the focus of this army is going to shift from being where it is once we get this squared away, because this is going to largely, walled off and cripple the Huron to the point where they aren't really going to be a threat to us, to moving down here against the Cherokee, specifically into Georgia, and probably going to move down here through the Ohio River Valley into Kentucky and Tennessee down here to take out this settlement, then jump right across into Chickasaw, and then finally down into Georgia to finish them off. So that's kind of the game plan. Maybe also work on, slapping the French around over here as well, but that will be in time, and certainly a little bit more time than we have at the moment to discuss. So let's get things started off exciting, and start with a battle here between John Churchill, our esteemed commander of the American forces, or the colonial forces, and attack this. So, ooh, they got a cannon. That's interesting. Assault, please. Hello. Hello, that tree. Where have you hidden my troops, game? There they are. Alright, I will set things up really quickly here in the interval, and see you back in just a moment. Alright, pretty quick and dirty. We've got the cannon here at the center on this ridge. They will be firing through trees, but we will just have to deal with that. Then I've got a small infantry wing over here on the left flank, a stronger one over here on the right, and the general to the rear. And let's get started and see what the natives have done. I do like playing Empire for its ease of setting things up. Not so much the same as Medieval. For that, it could take me a couple of minutes to get things together and sorted out properly. Empire's pretty simple, pretty nice in terms of getting things effectively structured. Okay, be careful, those horses coming around. Most of these seem to just be mob infantry, armed tribesmen, which hopefully should get cut down pretty quick. If we play our cards right. Where'd those horses go? They're running back. Okay. Why aren't you firing here? Stop shelling my men. We're getting some of them. Alright. Switch to canister shot, please. Stop, fire at will. Let's see what their strategy is. Ours is, again, just largely going to be holding the line. Please get a canister shot off. Okay, we've dropped a couple of them there. Fire the guns, man! let's pause really quick. Get things sorted out over here. What we're gonna do is swing this around. You guys specifically, though, I want on this unit that's harassing the cannon. General, oops. General, I want you to redeploy over here to encourage the troops. Ready, go. Step lively, lads, come on. Alright. How are we doing here? Alright. You lot. I want to redeploy like that, please. Cannon. I want you firing on those. Ready, go. Alright. You lot. I want like that, please. You're shelling your own men! Stop it! I gave you orders to attack these guys anyway. Why are you shelling those men? Yeah, I've lost a bunch of British men now because you've decided to attack incompetently. Quick, quick, quick. Come on. You to fire on them. I want cannons to cease fire. I want you guys to come around and form a line like that. Quick. Starting to get some routing in the armed tribesmen, which again is most of their force. If I can just get a route going here, that'll be more than sufficient. There they go. Start running for it, lads. And then, actually what I'm going to need you to do then is head out this way. Quick does it. You lot. Redeploy. Quick as well. Well done, very well done indeed. And you're just going to keep moving to just kind of shepherd them off the map so they don't stop running. Alright, so things look pretty tidied up. That's a lot of dead people. Along this line here, you know exactly where all the fighting took place. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, slightly winded, we'll have them just march regular. Gently shepherd them in the direction they need to go, which is away. Alright, lads, fix bayonets. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. So are they in? Oh, they're in range. That's nice. This is going to be fun for you, I suppose. And fire. Alright, there goes 5 of them. And there goes the rest. which I think finishes off the match, or the fight. Fairly certain. It's got you, you're running. All of the rest are running, I think. Oh, no, they're not. We've got some units that have reformed. And now they're running. Good job. Well done. That was the proper way to go out, like men. We've got 2 more. Come on, lads. Everyone take some pot shots. And we'll end it because it's a town map, so we'll just destroy the whole army. And there we are. Heroic victory. Alright, lost 85 men in that encounter, up against an army of, not quite double our size, but still rather large. So there we are. We've captured that territory. This is quite nice. Where is my missionary? That's a gentleman. You're converting rather slowly, actually. Let's get you over here, because you'll convert this faster. Let's move you that way. You guys, burn that down. And can I heal anybody? I cannot. Okay, so we'll start investing actually in a little bit of healing for those troops fairly shortly. Also in installing a government building in that settlement as well. And let's see. And then we've got a encounter over here in Europe. So you got some militia, some line. General. Do you have a general up here? No, you don't. So this actually, if I could take out the general in this battle, that would be rather advantageous to me. As you've seen before in this LP, a little to some extent, but also in the medieval LP, having a general as backup is very advantageous and very, very nice to be able to call on that. So I think I will move in and assault, if only for the chance of taking out the Spanish general and crippling their army in this region. And I should be able to sneak back into Strasbourg after the fight. So let's do that. Let's get this going. So let's see, we have 2 units of cannon, 1, 2, 3 units of horse, 4 if we count the general, and the rest is line with some grenadiers as well. They've got only 3 regular regiments of, actually, are you... So you're slightly worse off, actually, this Irish brigade. Interesting. Okay. They've only got 3 effective regiments, 3 units of militia, some cannon, and some horse. So hopefully this should be fairly simple to deal with. The cannon are going to be a slight problem, because we've not really encountered an enemy that has a stock of cannon. And as you've seen, at least hopefully from my end, artillery are really nice to have on your side, and very nice to be able to use their range to force your opponent to charge you, giving you the defensive advantage. And so there is that aspect to them. However, no side gets that now. Maybe we'll force them to charge anyway. We'll just have us hold our line, which would be nice. Alright, as per usual, I will meet you back here after the interval. Alright, here we are. I've done something slightly different, and I'm not deployed straight on the line, because I've got my cannon here angled this way. The intention being that they will hopefully come through this way. I've kind of left this up in the air. Hopefully they don't exploit that. If they do, I can always kind of redirect infantry into that direction. But hopefully they will come up this central pathway. Meanwhile, we've got a massive hill advantage here, which is very, very nice. I've got my line deployed like this in two sections, a larger one here toward the center, and a lesser one on the wing that can, again, swing on the hinge if need be. I've also got these horse up here, which hopefully, if this is left undefended, can kind of ride down and around into the Spanish lines and hopefully come around the back and hit their artillery wherever that gets deployed. But we've got a pretty nice setup over here, so let's see what happens with it. Alright. I wonder if they're going to move or do anything first. Let's see, where is the magic red line? There it is. Okay, so I'm still within range to be able to swing my horses down and around. Are you going to stand? You are. You're going to deny me artillery support, aren't you? Are you deployed? You're not They are deployed. Can't tell if that's a ridge I can run down or not, because it's planted, but I don't know if that's too steep for the game to recognize that you can, or to be possible to move down there. Alright. I'm going to sit on fast from it and stand here and see if the Spanish make any moves to be the aggressors in this. Though my suspicion is that they are not going to be. So our primary objectives in this particular battle are, one, obviously winning it. Secondly, though, but still almost equally important, is, again, the destruction of the general unit. Not even the unit, but just one singular person. That guy. That guy right there needs to die. So, just want to let you know, Mr. Man, I'm coming for you. You and your stupid hat. I'm coming for you. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be given the advantage of a defensive fight over terrain that's obviously partial to me. Boo-hoo. So let's reorganize then what I'm going to try to do. Can I fit men in here? I can. And that is going to put them in range of the artillery. So let's move them this way first. This will be the main assault line, the frontal line, with the 5 stronger troops. Also, we've got the 33rd Foot in there too, which will be helpful in this. So our artillery is more or less useless unless we can draw them forward with some sort of a feint, though I don't trust my lines to be able to do that well without taking some significant losses that I would rather really not have to deal with. Put it on fast here so we can get these units moving quicker. Have some amount of coordination here. So the overall plan that I'm thinking of doing then with this situation that we've encountered is deploying men on the hill and sweeping them around onto their opponent's right flank, left from our perspective, while the main line, and I suppose I could take the artillery guards up as well, considering as they're not going to be doing much. Or no, I'll send them with the other army as reinforcements, with the side army. But but taking these and moving them directly forward, maybe slightly adjusting them to the right so that I can hopefully hinge on the cannon and avoid canister fire. Though it doesn't look like they've, no, it doesn't look like it, they certainly have not built the standard barricade that the computer builds when it's on the defensive. But we will sort that out. Or that's the basic plan for sorting out the Spanish in this encounter. We do need to move somewhat quickly, though. I've almost burned away a quarter of my time to complete the mission. Come on. Okay. So let's take you and set the clock back to normal for the moment. And deploy you this way. Take these guys, deploy them just behind, so they'll just switch and move off. Let's see, what's the range on these? So I've got a very slight amount I can advance, where I'm not going to be in range of the cannon fire, hopefully. So let's do that. That should put me just outside cannon range, based on our sight lines to them. So yeah, hopefully that puts us just out of cannon range, which it should do. We'll take you guys as well. Run and deploy you down here. These guys will stand here. Actually, these guys are probably going to be the ones that I'll use to assault the cannons. I'm going to put them, just station them out here in the middle of nowhere. And if I can use them to draw the cannon fire, that would also be acceptable, as opposed to damaging my proper line. You guys, I don't want you on fire, but I don't want to retreat you yet either. Come on. Ooh, hello. People are doing things. I should have been paying attention instead of watching my guys march around. Okay, so let's resume. Let's put firing on. I'm gonna take you guys and can I deploy along this ridge? No, it'll get all stupid. What about here? I can kind of do that. Let's see what that looks like, just out of curiosity. We've got these guys. What does that look like? Oh, that is a ramp down. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna stop you for the moment, actually. Our cannon are preparing to fire. We've got our main line there. We're getting troops into position on the hill.